ALEMAYEHU TADESSE discovers his village empty, immersed in silence, the smell of dead animals lingering in the air. Part of his house collapsed due to floods, which affected the Afar region. He lost his cattle and all of his belongings. The strong rains of the summer months led to floods in northeastern Ethiopia, affecting over 250,000 people and displacing more than 150,000. With his 6 children and his wife, ALEMAYEHU now lives in a displaced camp, but he doesn't have enough materials to build a proper shelter. Humanitarian support is very limited. Many camps were established around schools, such as this one, where a mobile health unit cares for women and children. Doctors warn against unsanitary living conditions. Skin infection and yukoda beshita imatan cholera ሊከሰት ይችላል ታይፎይድ and typhus ama typhus ካዲያማቴ ደግሞ ውሃወለድ በሽታዎች. Almost all people who get tested here are malnourished. Nasra Ali was 9 months pregnant when she had to leave her village to find refuge in this classroom. But children have to go back to school soon, and displaced families have therefore been asked to leave the buildings. This local official in charge of the emergency response says he's unequipped to properly deal with the situation. Afar was hit by several disasters during the past weeks, and now a war is ongoing in the neighboring region between the federal army and Tigrayan forces. He fears the humanitarian crisis might worsen. كورونا كله قحنا كله تبعينيجي ليه سوق هايته تنيه مع بعرينكي سلته أفا هايته بعري أفا هايته وبعري دبوك هنا يا أواي دوك نتيمته عنايتي جورك سكت باركو أواي. Ahmed Omer lost 4 hectares of land washed away by the river. His remaining crops were largely destroyed by the invasion of desert locusts present in the country for several months. He recently plowed this field to sow new seeds. 2 hectares of maize are still intact, but he worries a new invasion might come soon. Ahmed and his neighbors have little hope for the years to come. Even animals suffer from the locusts.
محمد قال لي أنا يا نت عقتلي أواي كادو أهين كل تاني رعتم هاي نقص كنت ما عقتاني محسب لينه ورجنيه هو ورجتنا إنه وسوق حرام وبا إن كي كبوك تواجه ميت كدرين كبوك حرابة إن كي كبوك من دوية تقمي أو حراي لربي أو دي عصو إن كي أبنا وين ربها هنا قرطة.
The government and the UN's Food and Agriculture Organization are still trying to fight the desert locust invasion, but the human capacity is limited, and it's impossible to cover all infested areas. This farmer and his son are watching, powerless, how swarms are devouring their sorghum plantations. Traditional methods were not enough to chase the insects away, and local authorities have limited means. A food crisis seems increasingly likely.
ምናልባት ፈጣሪ ካላስቀረው በስተቀር ሊቀጥል ይችላል ብለን ነው የምናስበው። ያንበጣውም ሌላውም አይነት በዚህ በከባቢ ወይም በአየር ንብረት ለውጥ የተያዙት ፍለድም ይሁን ይሄ አንበጣ ይመጣሉ በሚቀጥለው ዓመት ከመምጣት እና ወደፊትም ደግሞ ይሄ ነገር ካልቆመ እንደዛ አይነት ተመሳሳይ ችግሮች ተደጋግሞ ይሄዳሉ። የምግብ እጥረቶች ይከሰታሉ። ገበያቸውም ይቀንስ።
Desert locusts are said to have destroyed more than 200,000 hectares of farmland since the beginning of the year, an invasion considered as the worst in 25 years.
In the middle of the harvesting season, locusts as well as the conflict in Tigray could worsen the already disastrous humanitarian situation.